It's just a
Who's
meme.
who's your favorite waifu? Well, I can confirm for you that my favorite husband do from every game I ever played is Crom, because I was
Ooh.
the waifu of the game.
All right, what's up, guys? You're watching another. I lost my motivation. All right, hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Peanut Brain. As always, I'm Chris,
I'm Alex.
and today we're joined by our very special friend Tommy No.
Yeah, ni hao to y'all. I'm Tommy, and I guess I do YouTube too at ngolifeTT, and I also stream on Twitch at nogameTT.
Yeah, so as Tommy said, he's a YouTuber and a streamer. You can find him probably somewhere in the links below. I'll add that later. Otherwise, he is a fellow degenerate or man of culture, and I've known Tommy personally since middle school. So
Yeah, we've known each other since middle school.
yeah, we go way back.
Yeah, that's like 10 years.
But yeah, speaking of YouTube and streaming, how's that going for you, Tommy?
It's going. Been pretty unmotivated since like the snowstorm. Yeah, like
Relatable.
dude, classes like picked up like afterwards since we lost like over a week worth of classes, and some of these classes are such a pain.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back into uploading more and streaming more. I was thinking about streaming Minecraft tomorrow.
Ooh.
So, how did you find like the balance between school and like streaming? Because I feel like when I do school, I'm just like I don't feel like doing any streaming. I just want to do school because I just get so drained. So, like, how do you do it?
I feel the same way. I guess like seeing like you guys do stuff like this too, like post videos and stream, kind of
Mhm.
brings some motivation.
I see.
Like having friends who do this as well.
So like that's where I kind of feel lucky now that I'm not in school because like once I'm done with work, I don't have to think about work at all. So if like I want to
Yeah.
stream that night, I was like, okay, I can stream tonight. But like if I was actually still in school, I can probably guarantee you I would not be streaming at all. Cause even while I was in school, I didn't want to play games for leisure. Like that was like how like stressed or like how like consumed I was with school. I was like, I just don't want to do it. I like once I finish with schoolwork, like I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep.
It's like you go to class, you go home, you take a nap, wake up, and go study.
Yep. Like, I guess my problem like playing games like in school is like when I'm playing games, I feel guilty. I'm like, I could be doing school right now.
Yeah, like I could be like
It's
keeping up with my
yeah.
classes and not procrastinate,
Yeah,
but I won't.
it's a vicious cycle.
I think for me it was mostly anime.
Yeah, watching stuff is pretty dangerous. YouTube's dangerous too.
Okay, like I can't like I don't know why, but I can't find the motivation to like watch a 20-minute episode of anime, right? But
Mhm.
I'll convince
Mhm.
myself to watch YouTube like a 6-minute YouTube video, which then turns into like 3 hour session of watching
Yeah.
6-minute videos. I'm just like, I see no problem here. But I can't like just sit down and watch like one episode of anime, which I think is really funny.
Yeah, it sometimes feels like a time commitment.
It's like you can't stop at just one episode, right? I mean, you could, but my self control is like as firm as a wet spaghetti noodle.
Yeah, the thing with like YouTube is like with the short videos, they're like short enough to where like it appeases your short attention span. So like you can just go on to the next video and then your brain you tell yourself like, oh, it's a short video, I'll just stop. It's not gonna take that much time. Whereas like anime, it's like a larger chunk of time. So like I guess mentally you think it's a larger time chunk, but in reality it's probably the same.
I don't think I feel the same way about watching like streams or like podcasts because like I usually like put it as like a background noise.
Yeah, those are background noise type things.
For streams, I do like to put streams on as background noise, but when I like listen to a podcast, I actually like want to sit down and like listen to it. Especially if it's like a video podcast, like Off the Pill or like Trash Taste, when it's like they have the podcast and like a video portion you can watch along with. I like to sit down and like just watch slash listen to them like actively instead of like letting it on as just background noise. But if it's like a stream, then I'll just throw it on and just let it be.
Yeah, I don't watch any thought provoking podcasts, so um, most of the podcasts I watch are like pretty edited and stuff. So I like to watch it while I'm listening rather than like this type of podcast where they're usually talking about some actual stuff.
Yeah.
And you can just listen to it casually.
So any plans to make a podcast, Tommy?
I don't know. I'm not the most talkative person, honestly.
So how's streaming going for you then? Because I feel like one of the things I struggle with streaming is like constantly trying to talk with like chat if I have a
Oh
chat.
yeah, and like commentate on like the game.
Yeah,
Honestly,
because
I
like
think it's been harder for me since I've been like mostly doing gacha games and like it's on it's on autoplay, so I don't know what to say.
yeah, I just push a button, I just let it sit
Yeah,
there for
like
a few
I click
hours.
auto, then like I built these units so I could auto this stage and not have to pay attention. So it's probably not the best thing to stream for me. Unless I do like PvP, but PvP kind of sweaty.
PvP is always sweaty for like any game, unfortunately. Yeah, commentating while streaming is very tiring. Like I like when streamers like do it like full time. I don't know how they do it. I think even with like a big chat, it would just make me more tired.
I feel like the first like 30 minutes to an hour, like I'm okay at it. But by
Mhm.
the end of my stream, I'm just like, I don't have the energy to like talk or like think about what I want to say. It
Yeah,
also depends on the game I'm playing too. Because if it's like, if I stream League of Legends, like if I want to be decent at the game, I gotta think real hard, right? I don't have time to like be looking at chat and talking.
yeah.
I mean, if I did, that would be fine. I'd just be playing a lot worse than I probably could be. But if it's like more a casual game, then that's when I can kind of be like chill and talk with chat. But then still, it's like kind of weird commenting everything you're doing. Or like, I don't normally like say my thought process out loud. So doing it at first was like super weird. So I was like, oh yeah, let me just go down here and look for the treasure. And oh, look it, we found it.
I think I think I'm pretty used to like talking about my thought process now because like I talk to myself when I do work. I guess when I do stream and stuff, it's like kind of like the same thing except more pog. I don't pog, but
But like,
yeah,
you don't do it like internally. Like you like legit just like speak to yourself like out loud.
yeah.
Well, that's kind of all right.
Yeah,
That's
when I
interesting.
debug and stuff, like when I'm coding it, I need to talk out loud.
I mean, if it works, I guess it works.
Yeah, it's
I always
yeah.
internalize like my thoughts. Like I'll talk to myself, but it's like just in my head.
Oh no, I can't do that. It's actually a common technique. Like rubber duckies, like and people just like leave on their desk and they just talk to them to
Oh, yeah,
debug.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. So it's weird, but it's a thing.
Speaking of gacha games, Tommy and I, we both in that
I never
gacha
got
game
that.
hell.
I have never played a gacha game in my life.
I don't know if I can recommend it.
It's like I don't know why, but like the thrill of like
The roll,
gambling in-game
part of the
currency
cards.
to like pull the heart of the cards and get the unit the waifu, the husbandos you want, right? Something about that thrill is like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I'm really feeling lucky.
Like I get the thrill, but I'm not gonna do it because when I was playing like online poker, like if I was actually playing with real money, it'd probably be a problem because I always like keep playing and keep playing. It's addictive. Even same with like Overwatch, like their whole loot box system, like when it first came out, it was just like so like getting like the
Gotta play
skins,
more
like even though
games. I
yeah,
need
like
more
even though you weren't
boxes.
like paying for it necessarily, like it encouraged you to play more games. And people ended up buying, spending on boxes and stuff. So same energy.
So like for those people who like don't like actively like play like gotcha games or like loot box based games, there's like a term called F2P, normally referred to as free to play players, because most the games are designed where you can play without ever having to spend money. But a lot of times, if you don't spend money, you spend like hours grinding. So like they like build these games to like incentivize you to like spend the money to cut down the grind, and it's like it's kind of like a trap you're walking. You're knowing you're walking into a trap, but you're like, but I still want the booty, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Pokemon Go low be like that for me. Low key be like that for me. So Pokemon Go is such a weird phenomenon.
It's like the one game that got people to leave the house.
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
I mean, it's still fun.
Yeah, I still play it. So
I still open it up every now and then just
yeah,
to throw some Pokeballs.
there's a Rayquaza event going on right now.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm
Yeah,
yeah. Let me.
Rayquaza raids are going on right now. I might need to hop on that. So
Hey, you keep on talking so I can open up the Zap right now.
dude, I need to check it because uh I have raid passes because they've been giving them out like every week for free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
remote rate passes or just normal rate passes?
remote ones.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, so I just like I have that Discord server I'm in, so whenever
Yeah.
someone posts like a raid, I'm just like, oh, I'm joining.
Yeah, I'm part of UH's like Pokemon Go group, so
Oh, okay, okay.
Nice. So what are these remote raids you're talking about?
oh, so you know how like a
Oh,
normal raid
yeah.
works, right? Where you have to like walk to
Yeah, you
like
have to go
wherever
to
the
like
raid's
the
happening.
gym.
The remote pass lets you join a raid from like anywhere. Like you don't have to like
Oh,
walk to the raid. You just need someone there to invite you. So I think they introduced that when like the pandemic hit because like people weren't leaving the house. But speaking of Pokemon though, like Pokemon cards have been like a recent like hype craze thing, right? So
Mhm.
I like hit up Tommy like the other week, like, yo, Pokemon cards, 25th anniversary, we gotta get some. So then we're like, okay, McDonald's, they're passing out Pokemon cards in the Happy Meals. So let's help McDonald's. And like this was the Sunday after Valentine's Day, I think.
right before the storm.
The winter right before the winter storm. And like it was like kind of like raining, it was getting cold that day. We show up to McDonald's. As soon as we get there, like, oh, we're closed because like the weather, no food. And we're like,
Yeah, and like we already ordered through the app for like curbside delivery
Oh
or
shit.
or something like that.
so we're like, yo, but we ordered and they're like, no food. I'm like, well, fuck you.
Did you get paid back? Did you get your money back?
No, I didn't yet.
Wait,
I had to go through the bank and contest the charge.
yo, sue McDonald's.
Oh, maybe we could just ask for the Pokemon cards if they didn't have the food.
Yeah, ask for like 3 packs of Pokemon cards instead of 1 pack.
Oh yeah, and then on like my YouTube channel, like I do like mukbangs, right? So I
Mhm.
did a Happy Meal mukbang. I got like 2 of them and like some like spicy chicken nuggets too, just like compare.
Mhm.
And you see, I didn't call and ask if they had Pokemon cards, but like they gave me like the Happy Meal boxes with like the Pikachu on it, right? But inside were just like some random toys. I was so disappointed. Now one of them was a Goofy, but I guess that's not so bad. I don't know what the other one was.
Wait, they weren't even like Pokemon related toys?
No, it was
No,
like
they're just
completely
Oh,
like random
random.
toys.
that's lame.
I thought it was hilarious, but it also was like, throw some F's in the chat.
Yeah, literally.
That sums up my gotcha luck. And then me and Chris we went to or we went like they're selling the cereal boxes with the Pokemon cards inside. So like we
Mhm.
went around looking for those too. I think we stopped at like Target first, right?
Yeah, because on top of like the buying the cereal box with the Pokemon cards in it, I just wanted to buy like normal Pokemon packs just because I want to open some and see what I get. You know, it's going back to that gotcha thing. Like I like to test my chances.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I'm like low key a gambling addict. But okay, point aside, um,
Gambling's addictive.
They didn't have the Pokemon cards there, and we also looked around at the cereal, and like they
Mhm.
had like the Pokemon the cereal boxes. But we're like maybe it's cheaper at like Kroger, so we go to Kroger,
and like Kroger's like right across the street, so like we had nothing to lose.
and it was like $2 more or something.
So like Target was selling cereal for like $3.75, right? And if you went to Kroger's, it was like $5, and we're just like, what is this?
Dude, why is Kroger so expensive?
You think it would be more expensive at Target, right?
We were wrong. Then we went to a different Target to like see if there were Pokemon cards there.
Yeah, since the last one didn't have any because like it was just all out for whatever reason. Um, we went to a different Target and we're like, yo, where the Pokemon cards at? And then like we didn't find any, so I'm like, go walk up to the employee and like, yeah, yo, you got any more Pokemon cards in the back? And like, nah, everything we have is like gone beyond the shelves. Sorry about that. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Pokemon cards are I remember my cousin wanted me to like check Target for Pokemon cards because like her boyfriend wanted Pokemon cards or some shit like that. And so I went and it was just like it just looked like it was looted. Like the Pokemon section was
Dude,
gone.
it looked like that too when I went to both Targets, and I'm kind of mad. You know what presses me even more? It's like every time I've went to Target, right? I've seen Pokemon cards there, right? But the one time I
Yeah.
go to Target to look for Pokemon cards, like the fucking apocalypse happens, but only for Pokemon cards.
Dude, you should have been on that hype when Edward was on that hype when he went to Houston.
Dude, everyone was he was ahead of our time. That's what
He
happened.
was. It's okay, all his cards were shit.
Rip.
Y'all ever actually play like the card game though?
No, it's too dumb. I just looked at the pictures.
I've played it online, the online trading card.
Yeah, I played the online TCG too.
Dude, it's that game is pay to win, I swear, because like when you start doing like ranked PvP stuff, everyone's like got these like stacked decks. I'm like, there's no way you have that card unless you bought like 10 packs.
Yeah, you either have to like get lucky like pulling the packs in whatchamacallit, the ones like they give you in the game, or you have to like win tournaments. But if you have shitty cards, it's gonna be hard to win a tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, Pokemon's basically a gacha game with like a different title.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, we were talking about tap watered versus bottled water like a while ago, right, Chris?
Oh yeah.
All right, what are your thoughts on it, Alex?
Do you like
So
taste the difference between like tap water and bottled water?
yes, I do, but it's very negligible. The main reason, like for me, I drink a lot of bottled water, because I mean my mom just brings that, and it's
Yeah.
just I don't have like a filter or anything too. I think if I had a filter and like a water purifier or whatever, then I would drink tap water. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can I know I for sure I can taste the difference between water and water bottle brands.
Like I did a experiment about that in like one of my marketing classes.
Mhm.
So we had like 4 cups of water. 2 of them were like from an expensive brand, and the other 2 were from like a cheaper brand. I
Mhm.
think it was like Aquafina and something else.
Mhm.
But yeah, so you have to like match up which cups are like which. So like
Oh yeah.
let's say like 1 and 2 are the expensive one, and 3 and 4 are like the cheap one. So you have to like match those up and then like guess which one was like the more expensive one. I
Mhm.
was able to tell the difference, but I thought the cheaper one tasted better.
Yeah, no, I generally think expensive water. Generally, I don't like the taste of it. Um, the only water that I like outwardly disliked a lot was probably Arrowhead. Because at one point in time, Ozarka had like some thing going on, so there's no Ozarka water, and their thing is also red, but it's like a darker red. So I thought I was drinking Ozarka when I drank it, and I drank it. I was like, oh, this is like shit. But that's like the one water bottle that I was like,
Isn't
nah,
Arrowhead
this
just
ain't it.
Ozarka but just rebranded?
I have no idea.
I
It
think I remember seeing like a Reddit thing where it was like all these water bottle brands are basically the same brands, just rebranded depending on the region you're in.
oh,
Like the
I just
region of like in America you're in.
This
So
is like remind me about the Pro CD video where it's like when you find a subreddit from like your hobby,
oh
it's
yeah.
it's like, yeah, I like water. It tastes good. It's like, yeah, water is super important. You gotta like think about a lot of things, like the cup. Yeah, you either go for like the vertical cup or the horizontal cup. Like we call them birdies or horties.
It's so true about subreddits though. I fucking like as much as I like finding communities, I just hate like how elitist some people are.
you join a
Like
random
snobby.
subreddit, next thing you know you're a pro on whatever the topic's about.
Yep, yep.
Although, if anyone out there, Hydro Homies, that's a pretty funny subreddit.
Is it like about water?
Yeah, I think that's like what ProZD was referring to in his video.
Uh, and
Um,
what hobbies do you think like have the most like snobbiest people?
fucking stock trading.
PC building.
Yeah, PC building. I know PC gaming in general is just very elitist. Like when someone like mentions they play console, you're like, oh, why do you play console? Like 30 frames looking ass. Like,
Man, I have a PC. I run Minecraft at 30 frames. I built one like on Black Friday. No GPUs, right? So I used like an old one from an old PC. It's like a GTX 760.
who
Yeah,
that was a while ago. Okay.
it's super old. I really want to upgrade.
Are you trying to get like a 3070 or are you gonna try to get like a older one?
I want a 3070.
Okay, okay, yeah.
No, I think it's crazy though that 3070 outperforms 2080, but for like a fraction of
Half
the
the
cost.
price. Yeah, it's insane. Like one of my interviewers I was talking with, we're talking about GPUs for some reason, and he's like, "Man, I fucked up. Like, I bought a 2080 and a 3070 came out," and I was like, "Yeah, man, you kind of fucked." Dude, I look, he felt that though. Like after I bought my Switch, and there's like rumors Switch Pro. I was like,
Wait, Chris, you were talking about that like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I want to buy a Switch, but then I also want to kind of wait and see like what the Switch Pro is like. Um,
yeah, yeah.
but I also heard today that the earliest it'll probably be out is this holiday season.
Mhm.
So I'm like, that's like at least 6 months down the road. So I'm like, maybe I'll just buy like a Switch now so I can just have one.
Play game. Yeah.
I think they're like bringing like super old like SNES games onto like the Switch or something.
Yeah. Yep.
Why can't they do that with like Pokemon?
I know, dude. That's all like.
Oh, that would be hot.
Yeah, they could like bring like freaking Pokemon like red, yellow, blue, like stuff like that on. That'd be great.
Yo, I'd suck
Because they
Nintendo's
have it
dick
for
for that.
the yeah, they have it for the DS and stuff, but they don't have it on the Switch. I wish the Switch had, like or Nintendo just, like, figured out emulation for their older games, like, on the GBA and DS. That would be so nice, but yeah, that's not happening.
Like I want to like stream like Pokemon through each generation one day, but
Mm,
I gotta figure out how to do that for like the old games.
yeah, yeah. So, can you get a, emulator on your PC? I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Are you like allowed to like do that on stream? I don't even know.
Yeah, a
I
lot of
think most
people
stre
stream
yeah,
emulators.
yeah.
All right, looks like I will get an emulator.
Yeah, I never had the chance to play Heart Gold or Soul Silver, or I just never played any Gen 2 games. So,
I think Heart Gold Soul Silver was probably my favorite game.
yeah, yeah.
I thought it was like mind breaking because you could go to not one region but
Two
two.
regions.
So I was like,
I wish more Pokemon games did that. It's like, can you just make a fucking Pokemon game where we can just have all the Pokemon and just go to all the regions, please? But money.
oh, you know what I think is kind of funny? Our friend Ryan, he actually brought this up once. Ash has like gone through like so many leagues, and Pikachu is always with him. But every time he gets like to a new region, Pikachu just like
He goes back to like level 5.
he's like back to level 5, sucking like Bidoo's dick or something. I don't know.
Dude, I remember like Gen 5, like he literally fights a Snivy, like a brand new starter. Like so it's like level 5. Like how is that like Snivy gonna beat Pikachu? Doesn't make any sense.
Like he got to the point where he could like contest a Pokemon champion, right? And then he goes to a new area, and like all of a suddenly he's back to like level 5. So like Ryan, his theory was like, yo, what if each new region is just like starts at like level 105 and then 205 and then 305. That's like the only way it makes sense. No matter how strong Pikachu gets, he's just always weak every time he goes to a new region.
So that means Kanto is just a bitch region.
It's for babies. That's why I'm here.
Or it's like Professor Oak, like find all 151 Pokemon. Then it's like, oh wait, there's some more regions around here. How do we not know about that yet?
Oh, that's actually something I've always thought about. It's like, why is it like there's 150 Pokemon in the first region, but when you go to the second region, there's still that 150, but plus more.
Yeah, and then it's like the professors like know each other, right?
I feel like
I remember like
they
Yeah,
do,
I think they
right?
do.
And
so how do they not do
no one
other
shares their
regions?
research data. You're telling me I have to find the old 150 ass Pokemon all over again? Like Ash already did it for me. Why can't I just copy his homework answers?
I think there's a theory for like the Pokemon games at least that it's like two different like dimensions because like in
All
the
like
normal
an
Pokemon
alternate
dimension.
reality.
Yeah, like because in the normal one there isn't Mega Evolutions or anything or Dynamax.
And Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can fight Red at the end of the game, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And he's like already like buffed as hell. He got like that level 100 Charizard or whatever. And it's like, yo, I know your ass finished that Pokédex. Why did I have to finish it for you?
You're not wrong.
So think about that. Pokemon, I'm on to you.
Yeah, you're not allowed to criticize Pokemon. 7.4 out of 10, too much water.
Too much water. Okay, actually, speak of criticizing, do you know who I'm like really scared to criticize? It's the K-pop fandom. You say one thing about like someone's like bias or like their favorite group, right? And they go ape shit on you. I'm like, I don't get it. It's like I can't have my own opinion on Twitter. Not saying I
Dude,
do this, but
yeah.
I'm just saying I've seen it happen. It's kind of spooky.
Yeah, like on Twitter, like if you say some shit, the stands will like they'll dox you, they'll find you, they'll call you ugly, they're like man's ugly looking ass. It's like, bro, I just said my opinion.
Man, wish he was 5'8", 5'3" looking ass.
K-pop is scary, man. They're vicious. K-pop stands are vicious.
So it's like I don't know. What's your thought behind that, Tommy? Because I know you're super into K-pop.
I'm not on like K-pop Twitter or anything. I just like to listen to Twice mostly. But I do like remember meeting people in college be like, oh yeah, I like K-pop, and they're like, oh yeah, I like K-pop too. Who's your favorite group? I was like, oh, I like Twice. Like they're like, ew, Blackpink's better. I was like, why?
Yeah, it's like, why did you ask?
Okay,
Your
cool
opinion,
opinion, bro. What else did you want from me?
I feel like liking like K-pop groups is like so much more subjective too. I think
Yeah.
music in general is like pretty subjective. So I don't get why people are always like arguing like who's better.
It's like I tell someone like, "Oh, I like Twice," and they're like, "Oh, so you're a basic bitch." I'm like, "What does that have to do with anything?" Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
drinking
know.
pumpkin spice latte right now, but I think that's besides the point.
Oh, actually, I remember like I got like a lot of our high school friends into Twice like while during Pokemon Go actually, because like I would drive us around and I would always play Twice.
Oh yeah, Tommy's
Oh,
actually the one
damn.
who got me into Twice. So,
Shit.
You're welcome.
It's okay. We got other Tommy into Twice
oh,
or to K-pop in general.
dude, he fell down that rabbit hole hard.
Yeah. He was like not K-pop. He didn't even watch anime prior to college, I don't think.
He watched a little bit. He only watched like the mainstream stuff, like
Yeah.
My Hero Academia and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now he's like weaving.
It's like Shinkai films,
Yeah.
all of it.
I see. This other Tommy sounds like a man of culture.
He is a man of culture.
He's also like the biggest meme you'll ever meet.
Yeah. He's like our group's monkey.
If we're monkeys, he's like Bonobo Boss,
Yeah, he's Diddy Kong. I mean, we're Diddy Kong and he's King Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Kong.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Donkey Kong. Fuck me. I'm tired, man.
Speaking of anime, I was watching Mob Psycho 100 before this, or I'm rewatching it. Dude, it's so good.
I hear good things about it. I just haven't like gotten around to watching it though.
What are y'all's like top 5 anime or whatever?
So I don't even think I have a top 5 anime.
It's hard for me to say like a top 5. I can tell you animes I really like, but I don't know if I could rank a top 5.
Yeah. Okay, me personally, I really like fucking Gintama.
Dude, I love Gintama too.
Yeah. I love Daily Life of High School Boys. That's like,
It's so
yeah.
good.
Yeah. I also like Devil's a Part-Timer a lot because it had that same dumb energy.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting season 2 soon.
Yeah, I know,
about
I
that,
heard. Yeah, yeah. And then I guess for me personally, like since it was like one of my first like anime that like I hardcore watched, probably Death Note. Because I think I was like feeling kind of edgy, and I was like, wow, this light kid's hella edgy, dude.
Did everyone have like an edgy middle school phase? I'm just curious because like
Kinda.
I've
little
exposed myself before. I know I've had my
Yeah.
edgy phase.
Yeah, no, there was a period of time where I listened to a lot of Green Day and like that type of like Linkin Park and stuff like that. So
Oh, I really like Baku to Tez. I don't know the English name for it.
I think it's just Baka and Tess.
Oh yeah, Idiot and Tez or something, I guess. But Baku to Tez is probably one of the first like non-mainstream animes I've ever watched, and I just thought it was hilarious. Probably not as good. If I rewatched it now, it probably wouldn't be as good like overall, but I think it would still be just as funny though.
Yeah, I remember you showed it to me. It's a good one.
Yeah,
I
it's
think some of my favorite scenes from that anime were the King's game and the main character, like when he like has a multiple choice test, he rolls his pencil for like the answer.
Oh yeah. He's like God's tool. That's great. We actually, I think that kind of like we thought it was so funny that like we started trying to do that like on our real test.
what the fuck?
Like, don't know an answer, roll the pencil.
Dude, yeah, back table.
Because you know how pencil has like sides on it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
would just like write like the letter answer choices on each side. So when you just roll it, you just like
Dude, that's like real hard of the cards right there. This is why y'all were into Gacha games.
That's where it all started.
it's bad when you start using real money too.
Yeah.
I'm not at the point of whaling. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but like for people who pay for these kind of games, there's like terms for them. Like whales are people who spend like tons of money. They're like the hardcore pay to win, right? And then like I guess there's different levels to it because like people sometimes say like dolphins or guppies and stuff like that. So like depending on like the level of sea creature you are is depending on how core you are in like paying to win.
And like the top tier is like the Leviathan.
Love it. So I don't know. I think that's just a fun fact in case you don't know anything about Gacha.
I used to like pay for like the monthly pack in Epic 7. Well, like this game treats me so bad. My luck sucks. I'm not paying for anything. Then I started looking at the join button under Gargura's on Gargura's stream was like,
Ooh. Okay. Now that you bring that up, for those who don't know who Gargura is, she's a VTuber and actually one of the biggest VTubers right now. And if you don't know what VTuber is, it's short for virtual YouTuber, which is pretty much a person who streams on YouTube. But instead of like being a normal streamer, they have like a like kind of like a
Persona.
like an anime like model that like they use as a persona. So like they use like face capture like technology, and it'll like they'll put like the model on top of themselves, so it's like you see the anime model and stuff like the actual person. So It's pretty cool. Okay, I'll be honest. At first, when I first saw it, I'm like, yo, this is kind of low key dumb. I don't get it, right? And then
Yeah, but then you fell down the rabbit hole.
one day I see a random clip and it's like 20 seconds and it's like bait click title. I'm like, can't hurt. Let me check out what the hype's about. And then you click it, and next thing you know, you're like 5 hours later, you watched all the fucking VODs of that one person, and you're like, what happened? So
Yeah, I think it was like the same for me. Like, started off like, seeing some clips, and I saw Callie on Trash Taste.
I think Callie on Trash Taste was like a big reason of why I decided to like check out VTubers.
Yeah, same. And like see Giga's video on it, and like everyone's talking about VTubers. Like, then like yeah, I fell down that rabbit hole too.
I still haven't fell down the rabbit hole for that. I find it difficult for me to fall down like certain rabbit holes. I don't know.
It's like I didn't think I would like fall down the rabbit hole. I was like, I just want to check it out, but like next thing you know, you have one foot in, and then next thing you know, both feet are in, and it's just next thing you know, you're digging like 6 feet under the ground. It's like domino. It's snowball. It's like a snowball effect. It starts off small, and it's like, oh, it's just a small little thing, and next thing you know, it's snowballing out of control. Your life's spiraling out of control, and you're like, subscribe.
It's your mom just saying it's just a phase.
It's just a phase.
Subscribe, hit the join channel button, super chat, $10,000.
Okay, like I understand like the charm behind like VTubers, especially like the Hollow EN cast, but it's like I guess I'm not at the point where like I throw money. Yeah, I'm down to support them. I would be totally down for that, but like I don't know how I feel about throwing money at like something like this. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I just
Or especially like people like throw like a lot of money too.
Dude, like I just don't know like why people throw like so much like some of the donations I see towards like some big streamers and stuff too. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like how much disposable income do like they all have to like just giving thousands of dollars worth I mean thousands of dollars to like some person on the internet that probably doesn't know you.
yeah, that's like the same mentality. Okay, I guess you described that the mentality I have towards like donating to VTubers. Like, yeah, I appreciate them and I want to support them, but like I don't like we don't know each other like that.
Yeah. Like it was like a really good like thing. I'm enjoying like a stream or something a lot. I'll maybe like consider like $5-10. Like I've never done it, but if anything, but like not 2,000. It's like oh like good game,
Lamau, check
man.
this out.
Yeah.
All right, but being seriousness aside, Tommy, who's your favorite VTuber?
I like Gura.
Gura.
I think she's like super entertaining.
I definitely do like see like how she's one of the more entertaining. In my opinion, I think she's definitely one of the more entertaining ones. I really like Ina.
I like like she's probably my second favorite.
It's just her streams are like so chill, and it's just I don't know. And like I'll admit, a lot of the games they stream have like motivated me to like stream those games too, like Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I see
and
you streaming
Apex.
Hollow Knight.
So yeah, now you know why I stream.
His role models.
Dude, man, I hate editing though, especially like having to hear your own voice.
Okay, actually, now that you bring that up, how do you feel about making videos in general, like for YouTube?
Like, I like filming them. I just don't like editing them.
Okay, I feel like I was the same at first. When I first started, I'm like, oh, I have all these ideas. I like filming, but then it's like when it came to editing, I'm like, oh no, this is so tedious, so boring, right? But after doing it for a while, I'm like, I think I kind of flipped. It's to the point where it's like, can like someone just give me footage to edit? I'd rather edit at this point than like have a block of time, like set aside a block of time to like film, because it's just like I don't know. I don't even know like what prompted this change, but it's just I think I actually don't mind editing anymore, and it's the filming that I find like kind of like I don't have motivation for this.
You guys have like more energy to film than you have to edit, I think.
Maybe.
I think so for me.
Yeah. And then also, like for me personally, if I ever filmed something, it would feel super awkward. It's just like me and the camera, and it's like I keep messing up. I'm just like, oh, I gotta redo it again, and then my family's in the back thinking like I'm a fucking idiot or something.
Dude, that's like my same. Okay, because like obviously I don't live by myself, so every time I'm recording a video, even if I'm in my room with the door closed, I'm pretty sure they can still hear me talking to a camera.
Mhm.
And it's like I don't know why, but it's like this thought in the back of my head is like, yo, they probably think I'm dumb or something. Like,
Yep.
dude, man, why are you talking to yourself?
So I
That
feel
just
like
sounds so weird.
getting used to like talking to a camera is that took a while.
Yeah.
I had to film my very first video twice because the first time my eye contact was like so bad with the camera. I was like looking like to the sides, anywhere but the camera. And then that second video took me forever to film too because like I had to take so many shots because I was just so awkward talking. And like I would always just mess up my lines or script or the script I had. So I was just like, fuck, gotta redo. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think I redid my first video like once or twice.
We also redid the first episode of our podcast 3 times. I think we mentioned that before.
Yeah, that was no Lloyd's.
The
Dark
third
times.
time we were doing it, we weren't even like talking. We were just like reading off a script at that point.
Yeah, it was.
Just going through the motions. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
let's do it again.
It's so sad, man. we really wasted probably like 4 hours of our lives. It's okay. We've moved. The dark ages are no more.
We've learned. We're smart monkeys.
We haven't invented fire yet, though.
I've been wanting to like record recipe videos, but
Mhm.
I've been so lazy because I would have to move my lights down and then move them back up.
I mean, I really like your setup right now. It's like it's super bright. It's like really nice and everything. Oh, I also really like the. I mean, even when you do your mukbang videos, just like your like I can see the desk and chair like right behind you, but it's like
The desk setup is always nice.
it's like just nice, simple, and clean. It's like it's good. It's like it's solid. It's like
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
just gives the viewer just like, okay, this whole area is just dedicated for video making, and then because it doesn't have as much dead space in the, it fills up the camera, I guess, more. So it just feels like,
I
oh,
don't
I
feel
guess
like
the
there's
desk
any
makes it
dead
look good.
space at all. It's just like
Yeah,
it's there.
There's another YouTuber I watched that also has like a desk setup like that, and then I like it when he's switched it to that.
Is it Ben Dean?
No, it's not Ben Dean. It's a hacking YouTuber.
Uh,
Yeah, but Ben Dean, yeah, Ben Dean, the
I like
OG.
I feel like if you got the lighting right, you could make it just like a bend-in video. So I don't know. I don't know if you're going for that or you just want to keep it the same. But
I'm not that good at lighting, I guess.
oh, but low key, I really like like the plates you use in your video, like your wooden board or like your bowls. I think
Yeah.
they're just really nice for some reason. I'm like, yo, why aren't my bowls that nice?
Gotta go with ice bowls.
Like every time I ate with noodles, I think I used the same bowl because that's a nice looking bowl.
I mean, it is nice, and it's like I remember one time Alex sent me a snap of his bathroom. Like, yo, your sink faucet is like really nice. Like,
Oh yeah,
like out of the whole snap he sent me, it was like something completely like unrelated. But like in the corner of my eye, I was like, I like that sink faucet, Alex.
soft water, bro.
Yes, and Alex described to me as like, yeah, it gives you soft water. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And I finally visit his house, and like I see the legendary sink, turn it on, water's flowing. I'm like, yo, this is soft water. It makes all the sense.
Yeah, it's because like the water flows down and then like down and out. I mean, out and down rather than like it just goes straight pressure. But now we just have a normal like pressured sink, so we have no more soft water.
Wait, you changed your faucet?
Yeah, we did remodeling all our bathrooms.
I'm
Big sad.
Dude, request your mom's like, hey mom, I want soft water. She like, the fuck you mean soft water?
I'll beat you until you get soft water. I don't know.
Like I can't deal with these sinks anymore. We gotta get soft faucets, like a or a perfect flat, like the Rick and Morty thing. What's it called? Perfect level.
Oh, perfect level.
Yeah, I remember I spent a week in Japan after my semester in Korea. I remember I spent some time just in my Airbnb watching Rick and Morty because I didn't know what to do. It's like, yeah, I didn't plan out the trip very well.
What did you end up doing in Japan?
Let's see. Spent a week there. Like I went right after I finished my finals.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of somewhat impromptu. I was like, yeah, I'll just go like here like this day and just like spend the whole day there, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be in Shibuya like the whole day. And I was like, fuck, I ran out of things to do. So then I go home and I take naps. Yeah, I also went to like Osaka and Kyoto. I think like the most memorable part of like that trip was eating A5 Wagyu.
Ooh, damn, bro.
Is it like actually like a noticeable difference?
Yeah, it's super noticeable. Wait, you guys watch Strictly Dumpling?
Yeah.
I've watched some of his videos, but like I don't like watch a lot.
The restaurant I went for like the Wagyu was like one like he went to. It was like a 10-course meal or something, and then like one of the courses like all you can eat A5 Wagyu.
Holy shit.
all you can eat for just one of the courses?
Yeah, like that course is like once you get there, you get like the Wagyu A5, like you could just keep ordering, right? Yeah, so like I went there and it's only like 90,000 yen or something. Wait, no, 9,000 yen, so like 90 bucks.
$90? Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, you spent $900 on a fucking
No, no,
meal.
Sorry, I think I was thinking won for a second, you know?
Wait, $90? That's not bad at all.
For like a 10-course meal with all you can eat Wagyu as one
Yeah.
of the courses, I'm like, wait, yo.
Dude, it was so good. Like so like they give you like two different cuts. I think it's called like akami, which is like red meat that's like lean.
Mhm.
Then like a shimohuri, which is I don't know what it means, but it's like the fatty marbled stuff, like the stuff
Okay.
you like see when you Google A5 Wagyu.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know like what kind of meat it was. I think it was like the top round or something. So like something like super lean, but
Mhm.
like even that was like really marbled. And like
Yeah.
if you told me that was like a ribeye, right? I'd be like, this is the best goddamn ribeye I've ever had. So like that's like the lean meat, right? Then once you get to like the fatty stuff, like it actually melts in your mouth. It's the texture like it's almost like butter. It's like
Damn.
meat flavored butter.
See, I don't as like I know a lot of people describe like A5 Wagyu as like it melts in your mouth like butter. Just thinking about it, like that doesn't like the texture doesn't sound appealing.
Well, but it is. I think it's something you definitely have to try.
Because like when I have meat in my mouth, I want to chew. I don't want something to like melt into a liquid. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but that's how I feel like it would be.
Yeah, it's just like super tender. I think you should try it at least once if you can, especially if you go to Japan.
Is there a difference between or like what's like higher tier, like the Japanese Kobe beef or like the A5 Wagyu?
Oh, I actually did a presentation about this in one of my business classes. Wagyu is like a general term for like Japanese cattle. That's like what it like means. Most
Oh,
of like
A5 is
what
just
you
the
need
rating they give the cattle, right?
yeah. So it's like ranked part the first part like A, B, or C. That's like the yield, like how much meat you can get from the cow. Then five is like it's ranked one lowest, five the highest into like different categories. And so if you like get like a four in one of the categories and like a five in everything else, like that's you still get like A4 Wagyu. So like A5 Wagyu is like really rare. And
Damn.
then Kobe beef is well, Kobe is a city in Japan.
Uh-huh.
So there are like specific cows there that are like born, raised, and like slaughtered there, like in like that whole prefecture. I think it's like Hyogo.
Mhm.
So like uh, the ones from there, that's like Kobe beef. So it's like a brand.
Oh, so Kobe beef can also be A5 Wagyu.
Or like being A5 is one of like the requirements to like be called like certified Kobe beef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like the stuff like you see in like the US, like it's probably not the real thing. Yeah, like it's not like regulated here. Like in Japan, like they like have like the lineage is like mapped out and like they have like certificates and stuff. So like
Cows.
if you like you can like you would like get that if like like A5 Wagyu, but like here like it's not regulated. So a lot of the stuff like American Wagyu, I think it's usually like a crossbreed between like um Wagyu cattle and like Angus beef or something like that.
Okay.
Or then like some people just like slap the name on.
So what I'm hearing is Kobe beef are like they got perfect IVs.
Perfect
Yeah.
ID. Damn, when they bring more honor to their family than you can.
I know, dude. It's like this cow has more clout than I do.
Mm-hmm. This
Shit,
cow's probably worth
goddamn
more than me.
47. Wait, Tommy, do you know the goddamn 47 joke?
No.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, it's so funny. It's like a video. Okay. For those of you who don't know, it's a YouTube video, and it's like someone like doing an interview question. They ask how many states are in America, in the United States of America, and like the lady who was answering is like, okay, there's 13 colonies, 13 minus 50, goddamn 47.
That reminds me of like a fairly odd parents or fairy odd parents. Like Crocker asks Timmy, how many states are there? He's like 48. And then like on the news, it's like or like the school, like the speaker is like, breaking news, South and North and South Carolina and North and South Dakota have combined to Carolina and Dakota. We now have 48 states.
Man, kid TV shows aren't the same as they used to be. Maybe just the humor changed. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the humor changed. The old cartoons had some pretty gold like humor if you go back and watch it.
And now there's like Teen Titans Go.
I don't know, man. That show's like not half bad. Like if you ask me, like it's pretty good. It has its moments.
Yeah, but it don't hit the same.
Oh yeah, it don't hit the same. I'll admit to that.
Yeah, I remember like the internet was like going hype over like they teased like bringing Teen Titans back, like the OG stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like at the end of like the Teen Titans Go movie or something.
Oh
And
yeah.
then like I was looking like, oh yeah, season 6. That's like I heard about that a while back. I searched it up and like, oh yeah, there's no news of season 6. I was like, what? So then I think I watched like a video and like it was just like a clip where or like another movie where like they bring like the OG like Teen Titans characters from like a parallel universe and like they're like interacting with like the Teen Titans Go characters. I'm like, this is dumb.
I heard the movie is actually pretty good though.
See your Teen Titans Go simp.
Whoa. Okay. Time out.
I'm kidding.
Friendship over. Unsubscribed.
Okay. Yeah, let's just quit these 10 years of friendship.
Do you guys like have a preference between like chicken sandwiches for like Popeyes and Chick-fil-A and like anywhere else that has like a chicken sandwich? Do you like have a favorite chicken sandwich?
I haven't had Popeyes yet, so
Oh, you
can't
haven't?
comment. Nope, not yet.
Because I know Tommy, his newest video was over the. Well, his videos was just about the spicy versus non-spicy Popeyes chicken sandwich. So
Okay. Is it spicy
Yeah.
superior?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like the actual like chicken like patty, I guess, is like the same.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like different sauce. I like the spicy sauce more. You know, I like it more. It adds like some kick. Dude, I bought so much food. I
that
could
was a
not
lot of food
finish
for
like,
that one video.
like 2 chicken sandwiches, and then I was like, I want some fries. I'll just get a large. I couldn't finish the fries.
Like when my dad, brother, and I split a large fry, like we may or may not finish it. That's like how much fries that is. It's like more than enough for 3 people.
Like I guess that was like my only meal of the day, but it's still a lot. Do you guys like starve yourself before Korean barbecue?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I'll eat something. Like I'll eat like a banana or something, just like get my stomach going.
Kickstart the metabolism.
Yeah, and then right before Korean barbecue, and then and I just won't eat anything before then, so I can just eat a lot.
I'll eat like something light for like a brunch-ish kind of meal, and then just wait until like dinner and just be like, time to go ham.
Yeah, same principle for hot pot also.
I want to go to Korean barbecue or hot pot. It's been too long. I have a Korean barbecue grill at home, so like my family, we bought some like meat from H Mart and cooked that up.
Okay. So here is my hot take. I don't think as much as I enjoy Korean barbecue, I don't think it's really that worth it. Cause like Tommy brought up, you can do it at home for like, a lot cheaper.
Yeah, no, like honestly, like I think the whole part of going out is just so it's convenient, but it's so much cheaper when you do it at home because the amount of meat you can buy at H Mart for like a lot less of the cost is so much like cheaper.
So like I mean like when friends invite me out to Korean barbecue, I'm like, okay, I'm down. But like a small part of me on the inside is like, I low-key do not want to go just because of how expensive it is.
Well, I think like one advantage is like you don't have to like think about how you like split the price. It's like everyone pays the same price and like you just eat as much as you want.
Yeah, it's a lot more mindless.
I mean, it's probably cheaper in Korea, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's so much cheaper. I think like here's like $25 per dinner. You can get Korean barbecue all you can eat for like $10 in Korea.
Fuck.
Yeah, see, I'm like, yo, what's with the? You know what I can do with $15? I can go for a second round of KBBQ in Korea. That's what I can do.
Most like these $10 places, they usually don't have like some of them are like just like only pork or they don't have like they don't have like kalbi or bulgogi usually. So like if you like unmarinated stuff, like they're usually like really good. And like I kind of prefer unmarinated.
Honestly, I can go without marinated meats.
Yeah, same.
I mean, if it's there, I'll eat it. If it's not, I lose nothing.
There's actually like one place I really liked in Korea. I don't even remember the name, but it was like near where I was living. So like it was like an a la carte restaurant where like I usually like order like meat like by the plate. But like they had like an all you can eat course, and it like they had samgyeopsal, the like pork belly, and usamgyeop, which is like beef belly. And, like it was so good. Like the meat quality is like was really, really good there.
Damn. I miss cheap prices in Asia.
Oh, you know what also makes me mad? Soju is so much cheaper in Korea too.
Oh yeah, convenience stores you can get it for like 1,500 won, which is like dollar and a half. And then at like stores or like restaurants, you can get it for like 4,000 won, which is like less than $4.
Yeah, it's like $4 at like a liquor store here in the US. And then
And
when I went to
restaurants like
KBBQ
15.
like a few weeks ago, it was like 13-15 bucks for a bottle. I'm like, hold
Wait,
up.
what? That's so expensive. Jesus.
Crazy expensive. Think about like what's popular in Korea is chimek, which is like
Mhm.
chicken and
Beer.
mekju, which is beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't really like beer all that much personally.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, so I would always just drink soju instead.
I prefer beer much over soju. I think soju by itself tastes like ass.
I'm not like a super big fan of the like fresh or normal soju, but like the flavored soju, I
Oh,
think that's
flavored
like
soju is good. Yeah.
I don't particularly care for like the normal flavor. I do think fresh is a little, just a little bit better. People do say it's a lot better, but I'm like, it's about the same. It's only a little better. But the flavor ones are super good in my opinion. Like if you gave me
Yeah.
normal soju, I'd still drink it.
yeah. But I did on my like 24-hour birthday stream, I did like a 8 flavors of soju like taste test.
Ooh.
I didn't think I would put fresh soju like above a flavored soju, but I think I put it above grape.
Okay, so for me personally, the grape soju flavor, it's like a good starting taste, but the aftertaste is where it loses me.
I think it tastes like cough syrup sometimes. You know?
I can see what
I
you're
think I
getting
might
at.
have put it for strawberry too.
Wait, you put above strawberry? Dude, I love the strawberry one.
Like I was looking at it at first because like I didn't like see any of them in Korea, but then like when I was doing like that taste test, like this is not as good as I remember. I know like I ranked like peach and plum at 1 and 2, I think.
Peach is good. I want to try the lychee one. Ooh, honestly, the yogurt one was pretty disappointing in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't even buy it. I saw it, I was like, I don't want it.
I tried the yogurt soju. I thought it looks so good, right? And you see like those TikToks of them mixing the yogurt one with like Yakult and strawberries and
Like
stuff
I
like
do
that.
that. It's good, but like yogurt's like the yogurt flavored soju, it doesn't hit the same.
Dude, it don't hit the same. It's kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. So it's like, rip.
Speaking of like Yakult, dude, Gongcha has like these yogurt drinks, and like I think they put Yakult in them.
Mhm.
They're pretty good. Although like I only ever went to Gongcha like because like there was one like on campus at UT.
Mhm.
If I go to like Bel Air, I usually go to Share Tea.
All right, in peanut brain tradition, what's your go-to boba order?
I like Thai tea,
Thai tea.
Okay.
Thai or taro.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I don't know this is kind of a hot take, I guess, but I like small boba more than normal boba.
I don't think
I wouldn't.
had
I don't know if I would call that a hot take, but I would say that's definitely uncommon. Because normally I don't even see people normally get like the small mini bobas.
I don't know why. I just like it more.
Because Tommy can get more balls in his mouth that way.
Yeah.
If I'm not drinking water, I'm probably drinking like boba or like alcohol. That's
Dr.
that's why I
Pepper.
feel like my life's been since like the pandemic hit.
Damn, bro. Kind of depressing.
I think I drink too much Dr. Pepper.
Actually, I don't think a lot of people know, but like Sprite is actually my favorite drink. But like I rarely drink soda just because it's so unhealthy. But I'm starting
love
out there.
Sprite.
Sprite's my
Yeah.
top tier soda.
Yep. It's just nice.
Sprite's one of my favorites too, but I think Dr. Pepper, like, it's been like my number one. I think ever since like I watched Steins Gate, because like one thing like the main character always says is Dr. Pepper is a drink for intellectuals, and I just kept drinking it.
I mean, if he's smart and he drinks it, I'll be smart if I drink it.
Dude invented time travel.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love Steins Gate. That definitely.
Dude,
Oh, you know what? I
definitely
probably rank that probably like maybe somewhere in my top 5.
Oh yeah, I don't think I said my top 5. Let's see. My number one, One Piece.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Big surprise.
Oh yeah, I think like the things like everyone knows about me is like I like Twice, Chewy's my favorite, and
Mhm.
I like One Piece. Those are like my defining character traits. But yeah, I think One Piece number 1, One Punch Man,
Okay.
Mob Psycho 100, ReZero. I also really like Konosuba. Oh, and Grand Blue.
Oh, Grand Blue is so
Great.
good. It's so funny.
I haven't seen it. I've seen clips from
Yeah, I
Chris.
think I've sent Alex some clips.
Yeah.
And you watch some clips and you haven't started watching.
He knows oolong tea.
Yeah, dude,
Oh.
I'm not. It's like all my friends that like send me clips, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna get so into this anime," and I watch the clip, I'm like, okay, that was funny, but like, I never get into the anime.
Okay, actually, I think here's my hot anime take. I don't think ReZero was like that good.
Gasp.
Like I didn't. Okay, like it's good, right? But I didn't enjoy it. At least season one. I haven't watched season two. I hear season two pops, right? It's popping. But season one,
is.
I don't think it was good. I had fun watching it, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as watching some of the other animes I've watched. That's just my opinion.
You're gonna get like shanked in your sleep though.
Yeah. Watch out, Chris. I know where you live.
Well,
Oh wait, okay. Speaking of ReZero though, like I know like a lot of people fucking like they're like, oh, Rim versus Ram. I'm like, yo, y'all need to calm down. These are fucking lollies, dude.
Should I make an oolong tea to send us off?
all
Sure.
right, let's see that oolong tea.
All right,
Yes,
let's go
do-
taste it.
Do oolong tea and tell us your best waifu.
Oh, that's
I
a
think
good
me
one.
and Lei were talking about this, but I'll talk about it once I get back. Hold
Right.
on.
It's just a
Who's
meme.
your favorite waifu? Well, I can confirm for you that my favorite husband do from every game I ever played is Crom, because I was the waifu in the game. Because when you like match with each other, you're fucking OP.
So I think it's 9-part vodka, 1-part whiskey.
I don't know who my favorite waifu is though. I don't think I have a particular because like I don't watch anime too often. I mean, there's always the girls in the was it in Your Name, always Bae. I can't say the girl from Wedding with You's Bae because she's underage.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's also the weird thing. Some people say like, "Oh yeah, this person's my wife." I'm like, "Bro, she's like less than 18."
Yeah. Lollies.
Yes, officer, it's that man right there.
All right,
You got
let's
your
let's
oolong
taste
tea.
this oolong tea.
Kind
It
of
looks
looks
like
like
one.
it.
It tastes mostly like whiskey. Anyways, we're gonna talk about waifus.
Your favorite
Yeah,
waifu.
what was your waifu?
I actually don't really have a waifu.
Okay.
I guess I can like pick out like best girl like from a show, but like
Mhm.
there's no like best girl in my heart, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy and I actually talked about this like a few weeks ago, and I was just talking with Alex right now when you were getting your drinks, but I think it's really weird when people say like I have a waifu because like low key kind of it's actually not low key, it's high key cringe. Like I'll say like, oh yeah, I like this girl from this show particularly more than others. It's like, oh yeah, she's my favorite character from this show. But it's like I don't know if I would go as far to say like this person is my waifu, and like I can't use the word waifu unironically.
I mean, I kind of get that, but I also kind of understand like people who have waifus. Like it's kind of similar to like K-pop biases, you know? That's kind of like how I think about it.
Okay, I think I see K-pop biases in like two levels. It's kind of like, oh yeah, this person's my favorite member of the group, but then it's also at the level of like, oh yes, this person, I want this person to be my future spouse. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
like, you need to
Yeah.
like calm down because like, this is, do you seriously think like out of the 7 billion people on this planet, you're gonna meet this one person and they're gonna fall in love with you and like you're gonna get married like 2 years down the line? I don't know.
There's a small chance it is possible.
And
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying, do you really believe that? Or like, are you just saying that?
I believe you can get with Mina, Chris.
yeah,
I'll say
Definitely
Mina's my
so, dude.
bias, but like, I ain't out here thinking, like, I'm not like, keep myself chaste for Mina.
well, yeah, just like from like the whole like K-pop bias thing, because like I think like Ju is like definitely like my favorite idol, but like there's no like I guess equivalent within anime
Okay. So
for me at least. But like I kind of understand where they're coming from.
like, do you genuinely believe, like, you have like,
No, I don't think I have a chance at all. I'm not delusional.
okay.
So some people be Delulu do.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Okay, I was gonna, you know what? I'm looking at you, BTS fandom. I'm looking at you, Army.
Some of them are fucking Delulu do.
You're gonna get attacked on Twitter.
at me at Rice Chrisley. Follow.
Any publicity is good publicity. And before it gets sponsored by Big Hit.
Oh, all right. If you're still watching this, then thank you for watching all the way to the end. That's all the time we have for today. And once again, I'm Chris.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Tommy.
So yeah, thank you, Tommy, for coming on this podcast. It's been really fun. And yeah,
Thanks for having me.
no problem, no problem. So yeah, like we said in the beginning, Tommy's a streamer and a YouTuber. So any links to catch him on the interwebs will be in the box below. So if anything, bye.